I'm worried about Poirot, Miss Lemon. He's talking about retirement.
That's because he hasn't had an interesting case for 5 minutes.
Is that all it is?
That and the fact someone said he was middle-aged.
Well, he's always been middle-aged. Have you seen that photograph of him at his christening?
I know.
He looks as though he's about to address a board meeting.
Who looks as if he's about to address a board meeting?
Oh, this fellow I know. Funny chap. Well, not funny, quite serious, really. Company director.
Hastings?
As a matter of fact...
Hastings.
Right.
I'm going to take you to the seaside, Hastings. Your little grey cells are exhausted. You are in need of the complete overhaul.
I do hope you are feeling better, Hastings.
Well, we've only been here half an hour.
Ah, yes, but the air here is right now. Look at that.
I say, look at that. My Greatest Cases. A lecture by the renowned Chief Inspector James Japp of Scotland Yard.
But we are not interested, Hastings. We have other fowl to fry, huh?
No, I'd like to hear that. Admission 1 shilling.
Oh, mon Dieu, that is a lot of money to hear the Chief Inspector Japp.
Women's Institute, Sandringham Street, Thursday, 8:30. Fancy old Japp.
Oh, hello, Captain Hastings. This is a pleasant surprise.
I see you're giving a lecture here tomorrow.
Tonight, too, in Fleetwood. Friday, Barrow in Furness. For the Benevolent Fund, you know?
Good morning, Hastings.
Well, well. Prepared for the northern climate, eh, Poirot?
Good morning, Chief Inspector. Hastings, the coach leaves in 5 minutes.
What's got into it?
Why are you so beastly to Japp, Poirot?
Beastly, Hastings.
It's not these lectures he's giving, is it?
Lectures?
You're not jealous, Poirot, are you? Japp being asked to give these lectures?
Jealous? Nom de Dieu. Of what interest is it to Poirot, the Whitcomb Institution for Women, huh? If it was a Royal Society now. But then I hardly think the Chief Inspector Japp would be invited by the Royal Society. No. It is only the Institution for Women at Whitcomb and such places that they will listen to the Chief Inspector Japp claiming the cases of Hercule Poirot for his own.
Oh, I'm sure Japp wouldn't do that.
Hastings, can we please talk of something else? The renowned Chief Inspector Japp is of no interest. No, thank you. Sleep is the thing, Hastings. For myself, I fully intend to get to bed immediately after dinner.
Your daughter on the stage, Mr. Worthington. A fine song by Mr. Noel Coward. And the same holds true with police force. Don't move your side into the detection business. Because detection is a darned lonely business, and detectives are perhaps inclined to be lone wolves, if you'll pardon the expression. And at the conclusion of a case, there are always other parties, not of the police force, who will claim to have solved it. I refer, of course, to that bane of the policeman's life, the amateur sleuth, or worse still, the professional private detective. The professional private detective, ladies and gentlemen, is not the glamorous figure of fiction. He is a man who, failing in more worthy walks of life, and being of meddlesome and troublemaking disposition, finally comes to rest in a dingy office over the chip shop, where he plies for hire in the sordid world of petty crime and divorce. Except, I have to say, for one. I have been fortunate in my career in that many, indeed perhaps most, of my cases have been shared with that most extraordinary of private detectives, and, if I may borrow a word from his own native tongue, that doyen of the Belgian police force, Monsieur Hercule Poirot. I think I may say, without fear of contradiction, that Hercule Poirot has one of the most original minds of the 20th century. Intelligent, brave, sensitive, devastatingly quick. Hercule Poirot stands head and shoulders above any other detective of my considerable experience.
Merci. Excuse me, sir. You forgot your receipt.
Ah, merci beaucoup.
I hope you enjoyed your stay.
Yes, indeed.
Gentlemen.
Allow me, Poirot. There's something about you here, Japp. Chief Inspector Japp to speak in North Country lecture tour. You knew. That's why you dragged me all the way up here.
No, no. It was the other side I was interested in. I did not know that...
Learn to speak French like a Frenchman?
In Belgium, Hastings, it is considered quite bad form to read another person's newspaper cuttings. Thank you.